Hello, EDLS candidates, 706ers. It's week 14, and Dr. Palermo is here with a little bit of a video again. We are getting down into the final 2 weeks of the semester, and you have a little bit more reading to do in PLCs. I do want to share a PowerPoint with you that I use. Dr. Camille Hedrick, current principal of Panther Creek High School, created for me when she was API for me at Lufkin Road Middle back in the 90s, 2000s sometime. And the theme for the readings in chapters 9 and 10 is principal leadership and teachers' work in schools. I think this little bit of a please feel free to borrow or steal from this PowerPoint if it's helpful for you in leading change at the building level. I do believe, though some of you aren't at the building level currently, a systemic approach that helps principals and teachers do the work at the building level is the way to implement PLCs and to really affect change in the culture of a school through the PLC. So again, I share this modest example with you. And let me tell you just a little bit about that, and then we'll come back to the assignments here. Okay, so let me share PowerPoint. You can look at this whole video whole PowerPoint presentation by yourself. I think it is a wonderful little piece. Dr. Camille Hedrick again created it. I want to give her credit for that. She drew heavily on the DeFore stuff, and you can see where she's quoting there. We were in the second or third year of implementing PLCs school-wide at Lufkin. I believe the year was 2004. Don't hold me to that. But this was a PowerPoint that was used to kick off our new school year and to bring some folks up to speed. Some folks had been with us, but we were growing school and adding staff, and we wanted to keep folks going. Again, I think it was the second or third year that we've been implementing PLCs. We've begun small. We had begun with a curriculum mapping and curriculum study. This year, we wanted to take it further and dig into data. And so the goals were to improve instruction, integrate lessons, exchange ideas, implement best practices. We wanted to give folks structure to for their PLCs, and again, these are the things that Dr. Camille Hedrick was working on under my direction at Lufkin Road Middle School. I brought her on specifically to do a variety of things as API, but one of them was to lead PLCs. And she spent a lot of time in classrooms with teams working on their professional learning. So again, talked about collaboration, talked about being data driven. You see quotes from a couple of different, there's a serve text that's a great one if you dig it up. So collective inquiry and looking at data was the direction that we wanted to go. Check out the PowerPoint. It again may be a good illustration of principal leadership of a PLC over time. Well, we did have it going on for a little while in the 2000s. Check out the example and then see again. Feel free at this point to borrow any of that if you feel like it might help you in your work. Back to the assignments this week. Your SRP C's and D's are due to me in Blackboard for formative feedback. Please load those up. When you get some feedback from me, it's not due till next week, but the sooner that you can load things into TaskStream and give me a little opportunity to read there, I certainly appreciate it, and I'll give you good formative feedback in Blackboard and then assess your pieces in TaskStream. So reading 9 and 10, reflecting a little bit about the roles of principals and teachers in PLCs. Check out the PowerPoint. You might steal an idea there too, and load up your C's and D's for formative feedback. That's the big deal this week. I hope that you all had a nice Thanksgiving, maybe a little bit of downtime and some family time with turkey and football. And now it's end of the semester and time to get your writing done. After your SRPs are into task stream, switch over and look at 705 and think about your chapter 2. I know that some are racing ahead on chapter 2, some are in the outline stage, but show me that you are thinking about your dissertation, that you're using the reading that you're doing in your bibliographies to try to think deeper about your dissertation topic. And if you have an outline, a bullet list, some work in progress that you can share with me, load that over into the 708 shell, please. And let's keep the work going on your dissertation as well. The schedule did come out for spring. The caveat is change is inevitable, but right now I'm scheduled to be your instructor in Goldsboro in the spring for 708, and I'm looking forward to that. Thanks. Have a great week. Get your work in.